Yeah, so because if I move to the breakout rooms, I'm going to record that breakout room.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's why, yeah, I want you to record your own tutorial. Is that okay?
All right. Yep, sure.
Cool, cool. Great. And everybody, please follow Hanjun's Fologram tutorial, and I will call you according to the sign up sheet. All right. Cool. Thank you. Hanjun, please text me if you have problem.
Yep, I will.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, over the talk. Okay.
Yep. I mean, I think it's also doable even though you're in a different room.
I have no idea. So it's the first time I'm doing the breakout room myself.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen. I can start actually then, right? Or do you need a bit of more minutes?
Are you guys okay? Okay to follow Fologram tutorial? Yeah, Hanjun, I think you can go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I believe all of you guys already download and installed Hologram, right? So I mean, are they?
Yeah.
Do they have? Okay.
Yeah,
even in mobile, right?
Yes.
Cool, cool. All right, then we can directly start. Sweet. So
yeah, I think those interaction examples will be great. Yeah.
From the beginning, or they know the Hologram already, or just interactions?
They know a little bit. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. I gave very basic tutorials, like maybe just how to create one button, for example, but nothing deeper than that.
Okay, so just wondering that should I repeat the buttons or
you can do that? Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, do from beginning. Yes, yes.
Okay, just
okay.
Maybe just for the reminding, I can start from the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So before we start, please make sure turn off your the virus protect things like all of the safety things. You have to turn it off. Otherwise, you cannot connect to mobile. So please turn it off. And then again, just make sure if your mobile is connected with the same Wi-Fi as yours. I also need to check. All right, yeah. So, well, I mean, if you go to the Fologram tab in your Grasshopper, you will see these things, and then I believe we can start from the track device. Connected device. So now we know that we're going to connect with my mobile. So to check it, if you want to check it, maybe we can start with the track over here, track device. So where is it? Go to the Rhino. Oh, they have updated. I didn't know that. All right, I think it's fine. It's totally fine with the 2.2 version now. Okay, I have my Fologram over here. So to start with, you know that you need to click this button in the Fologram tab and just start your Fologram app in mobile. And then I'm going to scan this. Now, in the panel, you see that my mobile is connected to this Rhino, and then you will see my mobile is over here because within this, And then it is following my mobile as well. And if you're using the HoloLens, yeah, it will show your HoloLens as well. So if you go here, you will see that the mobile and HoloLens as well. So sometimes when you need a record your screen, maybe you don't want to see your mobile, maybe you don't want to see the HoloLens, you only want to see the one thing, then you can use this one as well. And you also can change the times that when you want to see your mobiles, when you want to see your device. All right. So we can start with this. At the beginning, we can start with our track. Where is it? Track pointers. So it actually shows the lay casting from your mobile device, as you can see over here. So then if you just type the point over here, yeah, you will simply see that the location of that your head when your device is pointing at is, well, I mean, but there is usually it's very difficult to find where it is heading, because like it's kind of detecting your area. I mean, near your place. Like, so it shows it's because this way is very short, because I'm just pointing out my monitor over here. So it's kind of like detecting your area near you. So to make this one clear, maybe we need to have the intersections. So line with the plane would be a great idea in this case. So this is an intersection, and where is it? Line plane. We're going to use this one, and probably XY plane. And what we need to do is just connect this line and then point. And so now it's only going to lead the XY, which is ground. You can see that the point is always stick to the ground in this case. So to recording this point, what we can use is like data recorder. Is in here, the utility data recorder. So you're going to connect this one, which means now you can see that there's lots of pointers is like saving over here. So maybe rather than always, I want to change to as a on press. So let's delete this recorder. And every time, well, you cannot detect currently, but it's only going to save when I click it like this. I'm just clicking I'm just tapping on my screen like this. So by using this method, actually you can create, for example, what is it? Mesh sphere. Like I'll say radius as a little bit larger, 12, and base. So, need to go much bigger like this. Okay, you can save your balls. And also, it also can be connected to interpolate. So which means you can create the lines. Oops, like this one. You can create the lines like this. Well, let's clear it first. And like this. It now currently is only, or it's disappeared. Okay. Something like this. Well, I mean, if you change your plane, for example, okay, XZ plane, you can bring it to the wall. And of course, you always can change your plane or like your surfaces, like, and you can use the lots of different, where is it? the intersections over here. You also can do the, but the written lines, because the lace always lines. So lines with the plane or lines with the surfaces. Yeah, by using that one, you can find your new locations all the time. And here, well, you're not gonna see, actually within this, you're not gonna see that bows and you interpolate the lines in your screen. You can see that on your Rhino, but on your screen, it's not going to be seen. So to see that on your screen, is all we need to do is just here, this one, sync object. So it's going to have the color like this, or of course you can change the color by, I just did a right click, and for example, yeah, and then now you will see the red balls in your screen, mobile screen as well. And then for the interpolate, for the lines, you can use the mesh pipe. Well, of course, you also can use another mesh pipe from the basic mesh pipe which Grasshopper has. But I recommend you to use this mesh pipe from your Fologram, because, well, I mean, it's more controllable, I say. So like the number of a slide, for example, just 12, and you also can control the tolerance, radius, maybe 20. So yeah. And in the end, you need to have sync object all the time. I mean, to see the object from your mobile, you need to have sync object all the time. Otherwise, it's impossible to see that in your screen. So, well, I mean, I want to show my screen, but cannot. Maybe, yeah. I'll just capture my screen. Oops. So you see that here, yeah, the bows and then the pipes over here. You can see that. And then, so I mean, this is basically how you can draw the pipes and bows by using Fologram. So we can move on to we can quickly move on to the buttons function, I think, which you really need. So there are a couple of ways to like change the item numbers in Fologram. So wait, connect this one first. Just lost the connection. All right, cool. So let's quickly create I'll just going to turn off these things. I'll just quickly create the one contour just to make some like items. So I'll just create the very basic surface over here. I'm going to set this geometry, and we don't need this. I'll just create the contour. Well, I mean, these are just to make the very basic item list. So I think this is fair enough. Wait, I'll just reduce the size. I think this is too large. Right? Yeah, now we have some contour over here. I'll just make this one as a pipe, so to see it easily. This one, and this, we need to flatten it so we can have the just one list of the items. So first one, actually, I think you already know this, but list item. So basically, I mean, if you know the grasshopper, I'm sure that you guys know that how to select the items, right? Like using the index number, just to see that clearly. I'll just set the panel. So basically, yeah, by change these numbers, yeah, you can change the items, right? But well, I mean, for this one, to do that, we're going to create the buttons, or we're going to use some different functions as well. First of all, one of the most easiest thing in the Fologram is just using number slider. So what you need to have is this one, sync parameters. As soon as you have the sync parameters over here, you will see the Fologram buttons, small Fologram buttons in front of this one. So I just change the name, like I'll say just item number, and you just click this Fologram button and make it to like a purple color. And then now you're going to see that when you go back to your mobile screen, you're going to see that there's this small layer button on the bottom of the like the application over here, and just click it, and then you're gonna see that the not that one, sorry, the left one, the like within the bar, the most left one, this one. So when you click this one, you will see actually this item number slider on your screen as well, and then it's going to be shown in your HoloLens as well, for sure. So when you use the HoloLens, I don't know that if you right now if you're using the HoloLens or not, but when you wear the HoloLens and then when you go inside of the hologram, and then when you just hold it for a moment, and then you will see that the menu screen of the hologram, and then inside of the menu screen, you will see that there's like a grasshopper parameters, something like that, and then which is this. So in your mobile, if you didn't pay it, actually, you're going to see that the maximum 3 parameters. You can see the 3 parameters with the free version. So this is the first way to control the number, actually. And then second one is actually you can, well, I mean, we're also going to use the parameters before we create the number, the buttons. What we can do is, what you can use is Boolean buttons. Let's say this button. So one is I'm going to create the name as up. The other one is I'm going to change the name as down. And I will turn off this one. We don't need that. So I will turn on these two. So what we need here is just data recorder. So we're going to just calculate the number of how many buttons, how many times we press the buttons. So when we go down, we need to just minus the number of the time. And here we need to have like mass addition. So, and this is it. So all we need to have is like some addition of these two results. And within that, we can have we can control the locations as well. I'm just pressing the up and down button. You can see from my mobile, you can see that it is pressing over here, right? And then obviously number is changing. All right. And then in the end, to changing the number is like you can use the button object. Well, I mean, just to make it quickly, I'll just going to create the boxes. Right, I'm going to just create 2 boxes. Yep. Do you want to say something? If not, I can continue. Okay. First of all, I want to find, where is it? This way, I want to find my boxes in my screen. Where are they? Okay, now I see, but otherwise it twisted. Okay. Okay. First of all, let's set the geometry. On each. I'm going to maybe right one to this one and left one to this one. All right. And this time we're going to directly start with the sync object. We just hide this. Just directly going to start with the hide object. And I'm going to just, and sync object, we can change this color of the sync object. So maybe I was thinking about it green as a up and red as a down, like a coin. So, and then what we need to use is like just track tabs, which is right here, track tabs. And so it shows that here we need the devices and geometry. So just we need to have just connected device. We need to find the connected devices, and we connect this one. And for geometry, well, I think if you just directly connect this one, it's going to have the error, as you can see, because the buttons always need to be, can be clicked. So you can see here, if you right click the sync object, you will see that the movable, clickable, and grabbable over here. So here you need to select, you need to enable the clickable. So within that, the error is going to be gone. And then second one, of course, we also need to make it clickable. Now both can be pressed. So after this, actually, these are almost same as function as these buttons as well. But here we're going to do it a bit different way. So which is first one, just yeah, collect the data, connect the data recorder. And all we need to behave here is like, we're going to just check how many numbers we pressed. So in this time, I'm just going to create list length. I'm just going to add list length to check the number of the list. And then again, going down need to be the minus. So this one, and oops, well, here we need to just add this. So by doing this, when I click here, oops, no. The green buttons number is going up here. I'm just clicking from my mobile, green button, and the red button, I'm just clicking red button, red cube actually, red cube from my screen. So, and then obviously when you click, when you just connect this one to list item, the items are going to be changed like this. Oops. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the like, I think this is what you know already. So I'm going to add one more thing, which is like we also can use again, we're going to use the Rhino, no, sorry, Grasshopper parameters, which is this one, like the state gate. And we're going to use this. by using this one, you can see that the state of what you are seeing actually. So, for example, I'm going to change the name. First one is current. So we can see the current items which we are like having right now, the item numbers. And again, the other one is going to make it all. So while you are creating something, maybe in some point you want to see that the entire object, entire steps, like what you're going to build in the end, something like that. And then the other one is like maybe I'll say just existing, which means like if think about if this is the step of the fabrication. So you want to see that what I have done already, and then I want to see the current stage. So for example, if imagine these are just these are not the bunch of the pipes. Imagine these are the like the bricks or the your timbers. Like you need to know which one is which, and then you need to know which stage, where am I, something like that. So to use this one, what we need to have is, I forgot the name of this function, is this one, value list. Yeah, value list. This is what we need. And go inside there and just current goal and existing, go to existing. Well, talk about the and then just turn off these buttons. All you need to have is just turn on these buttons. So now when you go back to your parameters, you will see that the value list on your mobile. And so maybe I can show you as well, like it's hard to show, like okay. This, you can see that the value list over here. When you click this one, you're going to see that the well, I mean it's very small, but the these are current, all, and existing. So I can change the what I want to select here. You can see that it is changing, and here you will see that the color is changing. So actually, this is enabling each gate. So when all we need to do is just like we need to have just different result from this item list. So first, I'm going to have the just sync object. This is too far, but so maybe yeah, current object can be white, and the old object, I don't know, maybe different way. Where is it? Maybe different way. Old object can be white, I guess, and current object can be red. And then to see that the existing items, maybe we need to have item list item again. Note. Not list. Top list. Just this one. So yeah, we have another sync object. Maybe this can be, I don't know, like green or blue. Yep. Now, I mean, you see that there's all the object, I mean, all the result is quite already different. And all we need to do is just from here, just connecting those. So current from current, and here all goes to all over here, and existing goes to here. So, well, for now, all of them are enabled actually, but once I start to change the parameters over here, well, I'm going to change to current, and well, I mean, I'm going to just wait. So you can see that the it's directly just went to the disabled. I just click the current, so you only can see the current one. And if I change to all, you can see that all of them, and you can see that the current is disabled. And then existing is already done currently. So you can change. You can change the view like this. All right. So yeah, by using this, I think this is already like what you can use for your a building. So this one. All right. And then what we can do here is, well, I mean, mostly you can use, because you already know the how to control the point, and then you know that when you click the point, it's going to get the location, and which means you already can use the point as them as a point attractor, either like the line attractor, I mean curve attractor, whatever. And so what I want to introduce to you guys is when you go to the Fologram site, oops. Probably, is it in the download? Oops. Not in the download. I think it's probably in the community. So I want to introduce you the article marker, which looks like this. I don't know if Sumin introduced you this or not. So something like this. So if you go here, the Fologram site, and type the article, article, and there you go, article marker download. I think I can send you this link on the chat. So you can download these article markers, the following markers, and probably 30 millimeters or 60 millimeters should be fine. I mean, this is, I think, most useful, because if I'm correct, yes, 60 millimeters. So you will see this PDF with a bunch of article markers, and then you need to print. You need to print these to use this. So then this should be the correct size, which means like can you see that this just let me check again to make sure. Yeah, can you see that this dash line, the size of the dash line should be 60 millimeters. Otherwise, like, because it's kind of scale sensitive, so if the scale is different, your result is going to be different as well. So please make sure that when you print this one, you have to have the same size, like which is 60 millimeters, either 30 millimeters, as it says. So I'm going to disable. So to use this one, actually, connect. We need to have the connect devices, and we need to a little bit of setup in your Fologram. I think I have to wait. I think I have to share my screen. Zoom. number of this room is 8.2, 7. Just connecting to my mobile. Now I'm going to share my screen. Up here, start broadcast. Okay, great. Oops, sorry. Wait, it's a bit weird because I said because the mobile says it's already sharing the screen. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. One more time, please. To restart my Zoom. Share content, screen, start broadcast. Right, finally. To the Fologram. Oh, okay, forget about it. I was just going to tell you. Yeah. So when you go to your Fologram mobile application from your mobile, or you will see that the small setting mark on your top left top side, you will see the small settings. And go to the settings, and there you will see that the restart, subscribe, and then the features, which is saying about the article marker tracking, QR code tracking, and environment, shadows, something like that. So in here, actually you can control what you can see in your screen. So when you turn on the shadows, your object will going to have the shadows and something like that. So here, anyway, right now you need to have you need to turn on the article marker tracking and QR code tracking. You need to turn on these two. Other else, like it's up to you. Like you can turn on your shadows or environment. It's totally up to you. However, yeah, the arrow marker and QR code you should turn on, and then after that, just come back to your hologram. Oh, just I want to enable these two just to see. Okay. All right. So go to the grasshopper again. Here you will see that the track markers over here. So we need to have track markers, and then the size, it says like a 45. Well, it's already different from the what we said, right? The 60 millimeters. But thing is, this outside rectangular square is 60 millimeters, and meantime, the small arrow marker, this size is 45. If you print it on correct size, so which is 100% on A4. And by doing that, you're going to have these markers, and well, I mean, so different, but yeah. And just connect them. I'll say, yeah, just let's keep that always. And I'm going to do the create the box, domain box, and probably I'll say just 45. And all I need to do is I need to just show the this arrow markers to my mobile while the and here. Yeah, oh, tiny, tiny. You see, like this tiny object over here. Oh, it's stuck. Always. Oh. See that like the those is this one is slightly moving around while I'm changing the location of the arrow marker. Yeah. And you can see that the other cube, which is if I using the different one, yeah. Now you can see that here I'll see that another cube. I think I have one more. Yeah. If I use a third one, yeah, you see that the third object is following my arrow markers. I really want to show that from my screen. Yeah, but however, I failed to share my screens. Yeah, so every different markers, we're going to understand there's a different marker, and yeah, it's all of them can be readable. So, oops. And like I showed you here, I just said yeah, it's followed all the time. So now it's following all the time, but you also can make it as a on press. So it's going to detect the location only when you press the screen. This. So yeah, we can do a couple of things by using this one. So yeah, maybe we can. I'll just going to disable this, and again we can use the data recorder. So now it is keep like, where is it? Yeah. For now, it's only detecting the faces, right? So, but again, like we can go back to the first one, which means we can create the sphere. Oh. Sphere or it also can be the interplate. So, well, in this case, you can draw the lines more precisely rather than before, because previously we cannot control the lay point exactly. But by using this arc marker, it can be very precise. So you can put on your screen. So now when I click this one, oops, I'm going to just, I'll just make it to always, because yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, let's fix that later. So I can just kind of drawing my monitor over here. So now you see that here, well, I mean, forget about this part. here is kind of on the flat, right? So on the same plane, which means like it's on my this location of my screen. I just try to follow my screen, my monitor, I mean. So, but to use this one, actually, it's better to keep on the press. And here we need to have, well, just mesh pipe, and I'll say radius is 15. Slide, I'll just skip 4. It's fine now. And by doing that, you can have more precise. Yeah, precise. I think it's going to have a problem. Yeah, like this, because you need to, when you click this one, it's already detected like 3 of them, like this, all of 3. So it has a different list like this. So in this case, actually, all you need to do is just, if you want to control only one, is just, let's use the, what number is this one? 0, 1. All right. And now it's only going to follow the, yeah, first one, I guess. Yeah. Number 1. So actually, this is what you can do is, I mean, it's now it's all about the just grasshopper itself. Like the when you change the position, you know that there is sometimes you can change the, you can correct your existing point as well, right? So you can use that. You can use this one in those cases as well, or maybe what I can show is wait. Again, I'm going to just disable everything. Because I want to just, yeah, where is it? Yeah. We need to have the devices and track markers, right? And we want to have mesh sphere radius as a maybe 20 and sync object. I just want to make it maybe red this time to see very obviously. And then by using the center point of these meshes, we can do something. So mesh volume, and for example, I don't know, maybe surfaces. I think this is maybe edges, because I was thinking about doing different things, but all right. I can remember that we have 3 of them, right? So yeah. Well, 0 point origin is quite far, but however, since I have 3 track points over here, and we can create the some 4-point surface over here, and every time, well, since I mean now it's always, so if I change the location of this one, it is you can change this surface directly, right? So by using this one, actually you also can actually like the make the size of your, if I have 4, I only have 3 right now. So if you have a 4, maybe you can create the size of your desk by using this one, and or don't know. One more. Okay, and I only have 4. So like this one. So I mean, now like I said, everything is about the grasshopper from now. Okay, so what I can do is here is maybe I can draw the rectangular. Oops, not this size. Plus 300 and mesh plane. Maybe until them. Using this mesh, maybe we can have mesh. Corners, where is it? Corners, yeah. So yeah, rather than these 4-point surfaces, we can use this one as well. So these one can be the anchors, and these can be the targets. So we'd like to create some like Tesla structure over here. Going to use the, oops, not the millipede. Like to have kangaroo here. So show. Well, I mean, this is just what's that? Okay, this is just the example. So always, if you couldn't follow, it's fine. Vertex road. Okay, it's fine. And connect this one. And then at the end, you can have the buttons to reset and just enable. And here, list item. And what you need to do is sync object this one. So, well, yeah, I only have this time. We are not using the original point, so I have only 3, but still, so you can have the 3 points of tensor structure over here. And okay, something is wrong. Yeah. All right. So here one, I can put that on my here one. Yeah. So, well, I mean, I know that yours not a tensor structure, but like just this is one example. As you can see here, I can show my screen, or I can just turn off all the other clips. That's this one. Right. So this is what I'm seeing actually from my screen, actually from my mobile screen. And obviously, you can change the strength by changing this one. Yeah, I mean, usually it needs 4, so that's why it's a bit weird. So I need to have a 4. But anyway, as you can, like I showed you before, the points are 3 because I have a 3, and all of them have the numbers. Article markers, you can see here, it has numbers, right? These numbers are actually, when you connect the article markers, these number. So by using this one, actually you can, you can have lots of fun as well, for sure. Yeah, figure that here it's not triangular because it contains 2 points in the same time. And of course, rather than always, actually, it's better to have the on press. So after you move somewhere you need, and then just click it, and then you can figure out the shapes what you need in this case. All right. I think I skipped different. I mean, I skipped lots of interaction things actually, but I think this is pretty much. But we still have 10 minutes, so I don't know. Maybe I can show you another example. For example, like let me think about it. Yeah, maybe this one is better. Give me a second. So, I mean, like I said, it's just all about the pointer, tractor, and grasshopper again. So, well, just going to show the different way of the examples. We can start with the hexagonal and probably size of 20. Oops. Just let them. Right. I mean, if you know the grasshopper well, actually, you'll already figure that this is. Oops. What I'm going to do is actually it's very basic things about of the grasshopper itself. Like you always start to run with the attractors, right? So radius, okay, here. In this case, I created a sync object first, and I will just want to make it as a movable. And just make it to mesh or mesh center, mesh area, mesh volume. Sorry, but I'm not sure that if this is the basic things. Okay, it is basic. Because as you can see, I have lots of plugins. So sometimes I don't know if they are basics or if I'm using the plugins. And we need to check the distance. Oops. Just extrude. Directions. Okay, Z. All right. So, wow, this is too much. Ah. Right. So when I see my, where are they, by the way? Them around here, maybe. Yeah, obviously we need to have sync object. Okay, right off to the goal. Where? Okay, it's right there. Since it's very tall, because I mean all of them are quite far from there, so I'm going to move those balls to near it. First, these can be used arc markers as well. So you can see that here I can update the location of the balls on my screen, and they'll according to the location of the balls. I mean, so these are super basic things about the grasshopper. So like just the point attractors, and it also can be the line attractors, as I said, and that's it. Actually, I mean, I can show the I can show you the uh, different examples, but yeah, everything is about something like this. So I think these are I already quite introduced almost all things of the holograms. Maybe I think I can just tell you one more things. So it's about the display actually. So for example, I'm going to draw the and then maybe I will add a box, which is this one. And what I want to do is just give them a material. I mean, the render materials. So maybe using material, I can say what else? The metal and color can be, I don't know, bronze sounds nice. Okay. So when you see them in the render mode, yeah, it's you know that I mean this is very basic like render, but however you cannot see the render model in your hologram screen. Well, basically, so what you need to do is go to the geometry and set the geometry, this one, and then let's just hide this. We need to have this one, the get rhino material. So that's it. So just use this one, and then here remember there was assign material and sync material. Yeah, we need both actually, assign material and so sync material, and you need to just attach this material to here. And then when you see the assigned material, it needs to have synchronized geometry and as well as synchronized material. So just you need to sync the original object to sync object. You don't need to touch anything about the sync object, and then just connect these to this here, assign material. And as soon as you connect this one, and all you need to do is just turn off this. Well, yeah, I know that in my screen it's going to show in like just black, but from my view over here, I still can see this. Wait, where is it? Okay. Mine is moving around all the way, so wait. Maybe here. Since it doesn't have a light, so that's why it looks very dark, I guess. So maybe a bit better material, I guess, other than this one. Maybe I can make it to silver, for example. And so this is okay. It is using the rare material. The ribbon still looks very dark for me as well. So because it should get the usual material exactly the same as what we have. So I think it's a bit weird. So maybe we can test with the different object. I want to just test, and maybe we can add blue. Go with the flutter this time. Yellow. Oh, this was blue. So blue. And okay, here. So right, this was material, right? I mean, just in case. Okay. All right, and I'm going to just save this geometry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is what I should have seen actually. Yeah, but previously I think it was a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, now it works anyway. So you can see that the it brought the material of the grasshopper, I mean the rhino itself, and then it's showing the exactly same as yeah, the rhino grasshopper, I mean rhino material. So it also like if you make it transparent. By the way, like anyway, the basic material, where is it? Basic sync object. You also can make it to a bit translucent. So now, by using this one, you will have a much better like view in your screen, so you can see through your materials as well. And which means when you're using this the material, sometimes sometimes you want to have the solid material, but sometimes you'd like to have a transparent, either translucent material. So which means you can see through the like the reality in behind you. So for example, I can show you, where is it, the translucent screen over here. Maybe you already tested, but here, where is it? Yeah, you can see through the realities behind these hologram boxes, translucent red boxes over there. All right. I mean, this is pretty much I have, and then but it seems like still Sumin is doing their separated room, right? Okay. Is there any question? All clear? Wait, do you want me to share this share this grasshopper file with you guys, or it's totally fine?
Yeah, if you could share that, that'd be great.
All right.
Let's do. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. File, save documents. Wait. Maybe I'm going to just internalize all the data. Okay, we can share the line right now. I can just throw in the chat, right? I will try to share the grasshopper files over here. So. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, I just shared to the Zoom chat. So please.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
I just said I got it. Thank you.
Okay. No problem.
Yep, same here. Got it. Thank you so much.
Cool, cool. Okay, so is your tutorial is going to be finished right now, or should be a bit more discussion with Sumin? So I need to call Sumin. I assume that you guys have another channel to communicate with Sumin, right? I think Discord or Slack. I don't know what it is, but probably Discord. So can you tell her like it's done?
Yeah. We can message her through Teams, I think.
Got Teams. Okay. I'm going to stop the recordings right now.